Those who have no faith have no desirelessness. Similarly, those who have annihilated the manas, or mind, have no vasanas, or latent tendencies. So also those who have no faith do not reap any fruit. We buy a diamond for 5,000 or 6,000 rupees. This is all rental delusion. If we have no mind to buy a diamond, its value is nothing more than that of a lump of earth. Elements are not 5, but 4. Earth, water, fire, and air. Space is no element, as it is one, indivisible. The earth is extended. Air is above water. Space is above air. The sea is the boundary. The earth is the bed. Space is the house. The air is above. The earth is below. The earth is red. The air is white. The earth, made of 4 elements, is not round. It is triangular. Between the lunar nerve and the solar nerve is Sushumna, the star nerve. The earth is like our face. Vayu, or air, is imperishable. It is one, indivisible. It exists in everything. When the glass chimney of a lamp is shut, there is no light. When it is not shut, the lamp shines brightly. If we take earth and imagine it to be sugar, it is sugar only in thought. The nature of earth is not changed. So also, even if a man becomes a yogi or a jnani, the nature of the body does not leave him. Manas, the mind, becomes one with Brahman, not the body. Jnanis are subject to the limitations of the body. But since their manas is annihilated, they are not aware of their bodily condition. A man in sleep, if bitten by a cobra, is not aware of the cobra bite and is not affected by it. In a similar way, jnanis are not aware of their body, and hence, bodily conditions do not affect them. When a letter written in English or in any tongue is given to a child of 5 or 6 months old, the child throws away that letter, and it cannot know what is contained in it. A child of 6 months old does not at all know the difference between a diamond and a lump of earth. Such children have no idea of the body. They are always in the thought of Atma, the self. Children have no idea of duality. When their brains develop and they become conditioned, they are aware of differences. When the brain is not developed, prana in such a child is in the Sushumna, the crown chakra. As the child is growing month by month, it gets knowledge of various things. Earlier knowledge is of no use. When a man is in the know of all, he must be like a child. A true yoni is just like a child of 6 months. Such a child is not conscious of its own calls of nature. It does not distinguish between the two calls of nature. Yonis are similar. They do not like one thing and dislike the other. They have no idea of poison. The administrator of poison should think about it. The eater, the yonis, never care for it. Likewise, a yoni does not say, I want dinner, I want that. They are always well established in the eternal Atman. Our head is like a coconut fruit. In the coconut there is water and kernel. Likewise, there is water and kernel in our head. In the head is Chidakasha. It is the well of Chidakasha. And we should draw water from this well and drink it. It is no use digging a well in the earth and drinking water from it. What we call the heart is not below. It is above the neck. When we are cooking, the flames go upwards. So is the heart upwards. There is light in the heart. There is no darkness in it. If a man's head be struck off, we cannot say who the man is by simply looking at his trunk. It is the heart which sees through the eye. A man must have the internal eye, what is called the heart space. We can know a certain man by the look at his face. A man must know his own secret. A man must know himself. You have a certain thing in your hand. If you look for it somewhere else, you will not find it. If you sit in an upper story, light a lamp there, and close the doors, those who are below cannot see the light. See the bioscope, see the drama. All these are seen in the head. Everything should be seen from the same place. You need not go to several places to see several things. The city of Madras can be seen from there as well as from here. It is better to see it from one place. Mukti is according to the nature of our bhakti. Liberation is according to the nature of our devotion. If you try hard, you get good salary. If you try a little, you get a small salary. When we are little children, we do not know who our father is and who our mother is. When we grow up, we come to know our parentage. When a rooster eats, it scratches everything towards it with its feet. In a similar way, when a man's intellect is developed, he becomes selfish. Every day men die, and every day men are born. But rarely do they burn their selfishness away. Selfishness completely disappears when the divisible becomes one with the indivisible. From rice, various kinds of eatables, such as ambada and halva, are prepared. These preparations are not called rice. A vessel without water is of no use. Bhakti is water. Intelligence is the vessel. He who has no subtle bhakti is no man. It is not the work of Shakti when a man dances an auricular dance. This dance is a trick, and trickery's course is downwards. Shakti, the creative energy, follows a middle course. Trickery belongs to the body. Shakti is the self. It is Atmic. And trickery is powerless before the fire of Shakti. Almost all fruits have their seed inside. But cashew apple has its seed outside. Our mind, like the seed of a cashew apple, must be outside samsara. One must not reserve sugar for himself and distribute sand to others. One following the royal road should not lead others to the path covered with forests. It is one's bound duty to lead others by the royal road. We must do this at once, for we are not sure about the future.